Good morning, folks, and welcome to a banger of a video. What do I have in store for you guys today? It's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be riveting, it's gonna be curiosity, because you cannot live a life without being curious. Many people talk about hope, especially in these times, how we need to have hope for this to happen or for that to happen. Let me tell you one thing right now. You do not need hope. All you need is to be curious about what can happen next. I was curious to see what would happen if I started this YouTube channel, if I started writing these blog posts, and if I made these videos. All of my videos are not going to be the same quality. This one might be worse, or it might be better than the other videos I've posted. But because I'm curious about what I can do, that's why I'm recording. That's why I'm putting myself out there. If you're not curious, always stuck in that comfort zone and never getting out. I see a lot of self-help gurus and entrepreneurs talk about getting out of your comfort zone, right? But it doesn't have to be huge. You don't have to go jump off a cliff because you're scared of heights. If you're scared of something like talking to people, you can start by greeting people or asking people how they are. Little, small things, because getting out of your comfort zone is not the right phrase. It's actually getting into the world. Because as you get out of your individual micro universe, you get out into the macro universe. That's in conscientiology, by the way. It's when some people are trapped inside of their own little universe. And because they're not curious, because they've heard the first part of the saying that says curiosity killed the cat, then they don't go out. Well, let me tell you right now, the last part of the saying, folks. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. You can go look it up. You can go look in the Oxford Dictionary. That's the full one. Most people will tell you the first part because a lot of people are conditioned to not be curious, right? I'll tell you right now, I was actually tired today. I finished school, I was tired, but I was curious. Can I push through and then make a video? And it's crazy because I'm doing it right now, only because I was curious. I'll give you an example. A few years ago, I was very scared to talk to people. I was very anxious. I actually uploaded a video where I was on camera, but I had a bandana on because I didn't want to show my full face. I was very insecure. Now, I think that I've gotten a little bit better. I think that I've gotten more secure with myself. But the only reason why I was able to do that was because I was actually curious about how my mindset could shift. Before, I was stuck in the victim mindset. I would always focus on what other people did, on what other people did not do, and how they basically wronged me. It's everybody's fault but me. Because, I'm such a victim. My parents, they put me in another school, blah, 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 blah. The whole narrative, the whole story. And getting back into school now, I realize people are so caught up in this micro universe that they can't see anything outside of it. And it's horrible. It's truly horrible. But there is an antidote, and it's actually pretty easy, and that is to ask, what can I do? Who can I help? What else can I try? This is one of the values that my mom, who is very, very, very strong, raised me with. She got through hard times with curiosity. I'm not going to go into full detail, but curiosity saves your life. Curiosity is the only thing that's going to help you weave through all these self-help gurus. Maybe even me included. I hope not. I truly hope not. But maybe even me included that want to sell you something. I don't really have a course to sell. My posts are up for free. I do have a Patreon. Shameless plug, that's going to be in the description if you want to get access to my personal Medium account. On the blog, I post stuff about self-improvement, how to overcome this, how to be better, how to do things more efficient. Now I'm giving you my personal one. So that's where I talk about stuff in my personal life, stuff that's been plaguing me. It's a little more interpersonal and you get actually a look into my mind. With this stuff on the blog, I'm really writing it because I care about whoever's reading this. I want them to have information because knowledge is power, but the only way that you're going to get that knowledge is from curiosity. People don't need hope to keep going. You don't need hope. You just need to be curious about what comes next. Actually, one of the happiest times in my life occurred when I was curious about other people. Instead of always focusing on my shortcomings and, I'm so anxious and, oh my gosh, I can't talk and everybody should feel so bad for me. I started focusing on how I could learn more about other people. I see a lot of posts about, let's take something like social anxiety. I see a lot of posts. You just need to go out there and put yourself in uncomfortable situations. I see a lot of posts about, oh, you have social anxiety? You must be a wimp, man. Go get out there. Go get some girls. Go approach some woman. I want them to reject you. A lot of posts with that. And you'll see these self-help gurus with the car in the back and then the house that they've rented, and either it's an ad or it's one of these videos where they're pressuring you, right? Where they're insulting you. You know what was the cure for me? Was not having an agenda. If you watch these videos over and over, which I fell into the trap of doing, by the way, if you watch these videos over and over and start thinking, okay, today I'm gonna go talk to 10 people, and you actually do it, great on you. Wonderful job. You beat the anxiety in that case. Problem is, these videos predispose you to have an agenda. Suddenly, every social interaction you have becomes about not being curious about what the other person is like, what their essence contains, but instead it becomes about you. It becomes about you breaking out of your comfort zone. It becomes about you getting better. Today, actually yesterday, I was at Target, right? And then I see my old teacher, my teacher from last year. And I was so caught up in this mind frame of thinking, I need to get out of my comfort zone. I need to get out of my comfort zone. Because I've been watching these videos and they tell me, get out of my comfort zone. So I literally tried to say hi. You know what? I don't think it was even her. Like, I didn't even get a good look. I'm pretty sure it wasn't her. So that was kind of crazy, but it's like, it all stems from these videos. It all stems from not having a mindset of curiosity. If I was curious if it was her or not, I could have said, are you... I'm actually gonna bleep her name out. I don't want like public information, whatever. But like, if I said that and was curious and wasn't so anxious to get out of my comfort zone, really, you know what? It's not even getting out of your comfort zone. It's being good. Because when you watch these things and when you don't have a mindset of curiosity, things become black and white. So either you're good or you're not good. And because I labeled it like that, I was literally having a fiasco in the Target checkout line. How many times is this gonna happen before I learn, folks? That's what I'm telling you guys. Remember, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. Because a cat has 9 lives, folks. I think curiosity for me has been the reason why I was able to thrive, and the reason why I got out of this cycle of depression and negative emotions and feeling so bad all the time. I just said, is there a way out of this? Actually, let's stop focusing on all of my problems and why I'm so depressed, negative all the time. Let's start focusing on this knot that I have within me. And let's start trying to untie this knot. The only reason why I was able to do that was because I stopped thinking about myself so much. And I started thinking about, you know, what can I do out there? It's not about getting out of your comfort zone and becoming a good person or a macho. It's simply not about that. It's actually about getting into the world. I'm not gonna name names because I think everybody is doing their own thing, but some people give you the impression that if you don't wake up at 4:30 a.m., somehow you're bad. You're a bad person. I don't think that's true. I don't think it is. This whole thing is my opinion. It's curiosity, but it's my opinion coupled with my experience and people who I know, and really the hope of having a better day. It's not hope, it's curiosity. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you took away something from this video. I hope you're doing great. And I want you to always remember, if you feel like in a situation you're stuck, ask, what's my part in this? Ask, what can I do? Ask, who can I help? When you're not sure, be curious. And satisfaction will bring you back. Thank you all for watching. And as always, you can find the blog in the description. You can find my Patreon in the description as well, where you can find my personal Medium account. Maybe I'll even add my personal YouTube, but you can find all that information in the description. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to the blog, subscribe to the YouTube channel, folks. Thank you.